Hope you are enjoying some sugar-filled fun in the neighborhood because there's a lot of competition out there.
Competition? You know who's not scared of competition? The NBA2K League.
Yes, that's right, and they have some fun ideas to
Shut up.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. And as things...
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been...
It does indeed. Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Nash, Bird out there with Malone. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Shaq in at center. And for Brooklyn, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Trent's out there with Jared Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard? Jordan's checked in for Taurean Prince. And New Orleans also making a change. Shea's checked in for Bird. The Nets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Reeves. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Stolen by LeVert. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
McGrady against LeVert. Durant, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Reeves the pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to McGrady. Gets an open look and hits. McGrady's got 9.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Outside, KD. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Reeves can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, was his defense. He was outstanding at that end of the floor.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
McGrady, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find it.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, somehow, some way, you gotta keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
To the middle, here's LeVert. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's a 5-point Nets lead. right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to KD. And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
And Nash, here we go. And it's blocked by Jordan. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Jared Allen. And Luwawu subbed in for Karis LeVert. New Orleans also making some changes. Russell, he's checked in for O'Neal. James comes in for Malone. And it's Jordan in for Steve Nash. Jordan kicks to McGrady. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident.
Spice up this offseason and the upcoming draft.
We caught up with the community ambassador recently to get all the...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, and nothing.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby. And Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Gasol in at the pivot, manning the middle. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Jordan comes in for McGrady. A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this team.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Weber, he's checked in for Bird. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Jordan against Davis. Pass to Lowry. Sweet little floater. Lowry's got 13.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Reeves, and he comes up with the deuce.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Reeves.
I know you're big on shoes and all the deals being made in the NBA. I'm sure you were aware that Jordan signed Junior to a shoe deal recently.
And Craig, you know I'm crazy about the sneaker culture. Junior is one of the most anticipated shoe deals of the year. Jordan got their man, and I'm sure both sides are elated.
And the lean frame of Ibaka, taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Pelicans leading by 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's Powell on the wing. It's good from long range.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guys have been doing this for now over a decade. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Davis, the pass to Lowry. Over Nash. Great D that time from Nash.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Lowry kicks to Boucher. The pass to Powell. Off target from outside. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Kings. From deep. Offensive rebound.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes for New Orleans. James comes in for Russell. That's Bryant in for Nash. Ibaka, the pass to Boucher. Now Powell. He's covered by Reeves. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Lowry. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Lowry's got 15.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Reeves. And so it's New Orleans with it. Ryan passes to Reeves. Ibaka comes with the double team. And a wide open look for Jordan. Bangs home the trifecta.
And wasn't really a long distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Raptors trail by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis in the corner. Let's go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
A three-pointer is right on target. 20 points for Jay.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Five seconds left in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes. He's got 17.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
And so it's New Orleans. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect.
It was always a team, and I think we don't.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Boucher. Terrence Davis is out there with Lowry. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Ibaka in at the 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Raptors trail by 18.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
The BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Davis. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin, still athletic.
Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Pass to Ibaka. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Reeves, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Passes it to Anunoby. Siakam with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Pelicans. Raptors trail by 18. VanVleet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. The shot by Powell, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
VanVleet outside. Lets it go with the 3. Reeves with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the shot goes down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Ibaka outside. From deep three-point range, Siakam's shot is off.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those Look at that. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcast. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind, man. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Anunoby. He's covered by Reeves. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The pass to Powell. Siakam outside. Back to Powell. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Pass to Powell from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now Van Vliet. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Sacramento. Pass to Anunoby from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep it moving.
Russell, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. And here is Siakam. 10 points for him.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Raptors shooting in this game 45%. Inside, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
No, I hate it. I just shot in the fucking half court.
Pelicans with the rebound. Reeves has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Raptors shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so here's Toronto.
They have full court, man-to-man defense here.
Siakam outside. Van Vliet finds Powell. Over in the corner, Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Pulls from the top of the key. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good. McGrady.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And it's Bird with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Some changes for New Orleans. Jordan, he's checked in for Bryant. And Nash is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Raptors also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Gasol. Terrence Davis comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis looking for an opening. 5 on the clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
New Orleans making a switch here. Weber's checked in. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Puts one up from 19, and that one goes long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Siakam outside. It's blocked, but they get it back. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. A nice shot by Nash.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The shot by Lowry, no good. Lowry's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Reeves. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Both free throws good from Reeves. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And a wide open look for Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Reeves. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Malone is out there with Weber. Then it's Nash. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Reeves in at the 3. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Rising and punching it was an angry finish.
He wanted that dunk to stand out for sure. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Lowry against Nash. And Siakam has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Lowry against Nash. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 21 in the game.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
For Toronto, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Reeves can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Siakam for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And he makes all 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Malone against Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Lowry. Over Nash. Off the left rim and out. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Van Vliet against McGrady. Van Vliet kicks to Love. The Raptors rebound. Gasol. And the pass to Anunoby. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Van Vliet passes to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Powell in for OG Anunoby. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. Yeah, the defender all over it.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Van Vliet wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up. And
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Bird, he's checked in for Karl Malone. And then for Toronto, Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Van Vliet against Pippen. In the corner, Powell with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love.
Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score.
And again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Lock at 6. In the corner, Powell with it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 20-7 run. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
This young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Davis. And here we go. Pelicans running again. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Van Vliet against Pippen. Davis gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Raptors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. He feeds it to Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got 12.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Bird's shot is good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Passes it to Ibaka. Powell for three. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Toronto shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is there. As long as he can keep this up.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Boucher finds Ibaka. Here's Powell. No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Reeves. Fires from deep. Another bucket. Wow. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
In the corner, Powell with it. Just 5 on the clock to end the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
James checked in for New Orleans. Jordan comes in for Pippen, and then for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Hollis. Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Patrick McCaw in for Fred VanVleet.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out to the right wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to McCaw. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Ever, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McGrady comes in for Larry Bird. And then for Toronto, Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Kyle Lowry in for McCaw from outside the arc. New Orleans moving the ball around. There's another. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Toronto shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Lowry with the ball. 24 points for him. Right side Gasol. Gasol is doubled. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Johnson can't hit.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's.
Look out below. Wow, that finish. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New Orleans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
No, but the front door is open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Marc Gasol. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Lowry. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, they should have did.
Now here's Lowry. Defense right on him from past the arc. That one no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by Thomas. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Johnson outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with it.
Allen's checked in for James. The Raptors also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. Allen passes to Reeves. And another one falls.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all time in scoring. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Lets it fly. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Allen against Lowry. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in this.
And another one.
And that score moving him clear into third all time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Thomas dishes to Lowry. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Johnson against Webber. And again, Toronto no luck.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
McCaw, he's checked in for the Raptors. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the paint. Wants to get it to Hollis Jefferson, and does.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by New Orleans.
Passes it to Allen. Here's Reeves. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to McCaw. Kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's McCall, defended by Allen. Johnson outside. But they recover it. Out to the wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson. That one a little long.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got it.
And again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Ryan is checked in for New Orleans. That free throw good from Reeves.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Johnson kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Stanley Johnson, again, looking for elusive consistency to his game. If he can shoot it at a steady rate, he'll find a home.
No good on the second free throw. New Orleans gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Allen, that's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Pass to McCaw. Now, Hollis Jefferson launches it. Chris Webber with the rebound. Webber's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Reeves gets the bucket.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Passes it to Siakam. Here's McCall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Patrick Ewing. And he makes the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Allen. Here's Reeves. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Here's Reeves, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Reeves can't hit. Got a piece of it. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Pelicans. There's Hollis Jefferson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Hollis Jefferson's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Reeves. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Right wing. Here's Reeves. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And got it. Another basket.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see. How is Jefferson with it? Now defended by Reeves. Now Allen. From deep three-point range. Reeves.
How long have you been out there?
This is crazy.
How long have you been there?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
I just used my personal phone, just called the number. I called 4 times so far. I tried the front door. I don't know if the doorbell, there's nobody at the front desk there I can see or nothing.
Hi, this is Justin from Metro Delivery. We have a driver outside. Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, we have our Metro driver is outside of your building for your nightly pickup. He's been calling and no one's answering.
Reeves can't hit. And here is Thomas. Pass to Boucher. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's McCall, defended by Allen. Now the pass to Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Weber, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handle.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Toronto shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to McCall.
I thought that would happen.
Passes to Johnson. Dishes to Thomas. 6 to shoot.
I figured this out for you.
Lets it go from deep. Ewing gets the rebound. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The Raptors shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson. Down low. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Allen outside to the inside. Ewing takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Ewing's got his first bucket of the night. Here's McCaw. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent.
Again, what an avalanche!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Greg, an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
Oh, he's absolutely on fire, and really no end in sight to what he can do in scoring the basketball here.
Here's McCall. Pass to Boucher.
We'll give him another like minute and a half.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Turn right out of there.
The pass to Reeves. Puts it up from 15. And that one is off.
Shot didn't fall, but that
left
play
on
worked
Geddes,
well
go
to get a
across the
good
highway
look
and turn
at
right
the
at the
basket.
first.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Turn out of Hartman. Turns into Dixboro. Then when you get to Geddes, go across. Then you turn right.
First free throw is good.
Glacier will be on your right.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's Reeves. Cracks in the tray.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
And so here's Toronto.
Okay.
Here's McCall. The dish now to Thomas. And Ewing sends it back. From deep. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's McCall. He kicks to Johnson. Here's McCall, defended by Allen. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. And the Raptors miss again. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Reeves, covered by Hollis Jefferson. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Reeves. Back to Allen. .132 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Toronto shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just
good. Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. McCaw, the pass to Boucher. Here's McCall, defended by Allen. 6 on the shot clock. It's Thomas outside. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Man, this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Chris Boucher. Pass to Thomas, stolen by Pippen. Here's Reeves, 3-pointer, hits it from 3-point range.
Finishing strong. This this is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and game.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Will it go? Misses there. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
You're welcome.